We back with another video. We here with that. Is marijuana bad for your brain or is it good for your health? No, I'm just playing. But is it bad for your brain or is it good? Honestly, I don't think it's bad. I don't. It's cool. But let's see what Ted got to talk about. I be seeing a lot of these little videos. So if y'all be seeing the video by this motherfucker, y'all want me to react to it, let me know down in the comments and I'll do that shit real quick. Anyway, we're gonna get straight to it. Let's do it.
In 1970, marijuana was classified as a Schedule I drug in the United States, the strictest designation possible, meaning it was.
Damn, y'all crazy as hell. And for to make it that, I ain't gonna lie, it is crazy to think that this shit was just illegal. Only people that had it legally was motherfuckers with a medical card.
Illegal and had no recognized medical uses. For decades,
see, that was way back when.
This view persisted and set back research on the drug's mechanisms and effects. Today, marijuana's therapeutic benefits are widely acknowledged, and some nations have legalized medical use or are moving in that direction. Yeah. But a growing recognition for marijuana's medical value doesn't answer the question, is recreational marijuana use bad for your brain?
Hell nah. What you talking about?
Marijuana acts on the body's cannabinoid system, which has receptors all over the brain and body. Molecules native to the body, called endocannabinoids, also act on these receptors.
See, I've been telling motherfuckers for the longest. We was built to get high. Me, you, Earth.
We don't totally understand the cannabinoid system, but it has one feature that provides a big clue to its function. Most neurotransmitters travel from one neuron to the next through a synapse to propagate a message. But endocannabinoids travel in the opposite direction. When a message passes from the one neuron to the next, the receiving neuron releases endocannabinoids. Those endocannabinoids travel back.
Yeah, I already know my shit releasing cannabinoids and shit right now.
Backward to influence the sending neuron, essentially giving it feedback from the receiving neuron. This leads scientists to believe that the endocannabinoid system serves primarily to modulate other kinds of signals, amplifying some and diminishing others. Feedback from endocannabinoids slows down rates of neural signaling. That doesn't necessarily mean it slows down behavior or perception, though.
My behavior, I do be a little slow, but my perception, though, I'll be aware 10 times more than what?
For example, slowing down a signal that inhibits smell could actually make smells more intense. Marijuana contains two main active compounds, tetrahydrocannabinol, or THC, and cannabidiol, or CBD.
Yeah.
THC is thought to be primarily responsible for marijuana's psychoactive effects on behavior, cognition, and perception, while CBD is responsible for the non-psychoactive effects. Like endocannabinoids, THC slows down signaling by binding to cannabinoid receptors.
Yeah, you fuck with THC when you're trying to feel something. You get CBD when you do feel something.
But it binds to receptors all over this sprawling, diffuse system at once, whereas endocannabinoids are released in a specific place in response to a specific stimulus. This widespread activity, coupled with the fact that the cannabinoid system indirectly affects many other systems, means that each person's particular brain chemistry, genetics, and previous life experience largely determine how they experience the drug. That's true much more so with marijuana than with other drugs, that produce their effects through one or a few specific pathways. So the
Oh, that nigga will go. He said,
harmful effects,
look at
if
that.
any, vary considerably from person to person. And while we don't know exactly how marijuana produces specific harmful effects, there are clear risk factors that can increase people's likelihood of experiencing them. The clearest risk factor is age. In people younger than 25, cannabinoid
I'm 23.
receptors are more concentrated in the white matter than in people over 25. The white matter is involved in communication, learning, memory, and emotions. Frequent marijuana.
That's why when I smoke, I'm trying to learn some shit. See, I've been on that shit. That's why I'm trying to get my GED. I'm trying to go to college and all that shit. I'm finna blow up. I'm finna blow up on YouTube. I'm a YouTube star for sure. But thing is though, I'm trying to have some education. I'm trying to learn some shit. And this should be like making it happen. Now it makes sense. It's crazy because when I was in high school, I used to be slumping class. Now I'm like wanting to go to this is making me go to class. Like, get your ass up. The fuck you got going on?
Use can disrupt the development of white matter tracts.
Hey, y'all in school, but stay in school. I don't give a fuck what y'all do in y'all free time. But stay in school. Make sure you passing your grades. Don't let this shit wither you down. I hope I use that the right way. Don't let that shit be. Don't let that shit. Yeah, yeah.
And also affect the brain's ability to grow new connections. This may damage long-term learning ability and problem solving. For now, it's unclear how severe this damage can be or whether it's reversible. And even among young people, the risk is higher the younger someone is, much higher for a 15-year-old than a 22-year-old, for instance. Marijuana can also cause hallucinations or paranoid delusions, known as
Nah, nigga, don't do that. I ain't never, nigga, for my 6, 7 years, 8, 10 years smoking again. I ain't never not once saw nothing. He said you be seeing shit and what?
marijuana can also
And I don't be paranoid. Ish.
cause hallucinations or paranoid delusions. Known as marijuana-induced psychosis, these symptoms usually subside when a person stops using marijuana. But in
Oh. Well, I mean, still though, because there's been multiple times during these years where I like took a break for some months or a year or so, and I ain't had no, I ain't, I ain't think about it, I ain't care for it at that time, so maybe that's why.
rare cases, psychosis doesn't subside, instead unmasking a persistent psychotic disorder. A family history of psychotic disorders, like schizophrenia, is the clearest, though not the only, risk factor for this effect. Marijuana-induced psychosis is also more common among young adults, though it's worth noting that psychotic disorders usually surface in this age range anyway. What's unclear in these cases is whether the psychotic disorder would have appeared without marijuana use, whether marijuana use triggers it early, is a catalyst for a tipping point that wouldn't have been crossed otherwise, or whether the reaction to marijuana is merely an indication of an underlying disorder. In all likelihood, marijuana's role varies from person to person.
I know, because we good over here. We finna start seeing some weed commercials. Come get your weed. Weed's good this way, that way, other way, some way. All good for all. Got an old lady on that motherfucker looking at his notebook for real though. The fuck is that? Bitch.
At any age, as with many other drugs, the brain and body become less sensitive to marijuana after repeated uses, meaning it takes more to achieve the same effects. Fortunately, unlike many other drugs, there's no risk of fatal overdose from marijuana, and even heavy use doesn't lead to debilitating or life-threatening withdrawal symptoms if use stops. There are more subtle forms of marijuana withdrawal, though, including sleep disturbances, irritability, and depressed mood, which pass within a few weeks of stopping use. So, is marijuana
I ain't gonna lie, I be mad as hell. Don't fucking talk to me. Don't say shit. I'm mad.
bad for your brain? It depends who you are. But while some risk factors are easy to identify, others aren't well understood, which means there's still some possibility of experiencing negative effects, even if you don't have any of the known risk factors.
The the main one.
The world's most widely used drug is caffeine. Over 100.
Hey, y'all be on that caffeine bad, huh? Y'all some caffeine heads, dope head caffeine head. Nah, but I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video though.